clock on the wall says it's 4 in the morning. The world is still sleeping inside and still, but I'm sitting here with the glow of the screen and a notebook I'm starting to fill with my will. I'm mapping the route and I'm checking the compass. I'm looking at mountains I'm ready to scale, because if you don't have a vision that guides you, you're just a small ship that is destined to fail. With a sketch and a couple of lines, but it grows into something that's solid and real. You can't build a dream on a wish and a prayer. You gotta have iron and you gotta have steel. I'm digging the trenches and pouring the concrete, ensuring the base is as deep as the sea. Because when the storms of the world start to holler, I need to be standing where I'm meant to be. I'm looking at legends who came here before me. I studied every single move that they made. They didn't just stumble upon all the glory. They didn't just happen to make the top grade. They had a design, a master intention. They followed the grid that they laid on the floor. And now that I've learned how to read all the patterns, I'm ready to open a brand new door. People will tell you to just let it happen and go with the flow like a leaf in the breeze. But leaves end up tangled in gutters and dirt, while the architects do exactly as they please. I'm taking the lead and I'm taking the pencil. I'm drawing the future I want to reside. With logic as armor and passion as power, there's nowhere for failure to run or to hide. The foundation is set, yeah. The walls are up high, yeah. We're building a ladder that touches the sky. Don't stop for the wind, don't stop for the rain. There's a beautiful glory on the side of the pain. One brick at a time, we're making it grand. Now that the frame is beginning to rise, the people around me are starting to see that this wasn't just a wild shot in the dark. It was exactly the person I'm destined to be. I'm putting the glass in the windows of vision. I'm hanging the doors that lead into the light. Every detail is polished and shining and perfect, a testament built on the edge of the fight. The blueprint is finished, the work is complete, and the structure is standing so tall and so proud. It's reaching the clouds and it's catching sun. It's rising above all the noise of the crowd. Musical Max got the keys in his pocket. He's walking inside of the house that he made, with his ultimate wisdom and philosophy behind him. The colors of victory never will fade. I'm looking at legends who came here before me. I've studied every single move that they made. They didn't just stumble upon all the glory. They didn't just happen to make the top grade. They had a design, a master intention. They followed the grid that they laid on the floor. And now that I've learned how to read all the patterns, I'm ready to open a brand new door. People will tell you to just let it happen and go with the flow like a leaf in the breeze. But leaves end up tangled in gutters and dirt, while the architects do exactly as they please. I'm taking the lead and I'm taking the pencil. I'm drawing the future I want to reside. With logic as armor and passion as power, there's nowhere for failure to run or to hide. People will tell you to just let it happen and go with the flow like a leaf in the breeze. But leaves end up tangled in gutters and dirt, while the architects do exactly as they please. I'm taking the lead and I'm taking the pencil. I'm drawing the future I want to reside. With logic as armor and passion as power, there's nowhere for failure to run or to hide. We're making it grand. It's hard and the air is like ice, and the wind is a wall that is pushing me back. But I've got my laces tied tight to the floor, and I'm staying right here on the edge of the track. They knocked me down in the very first round, and they thought that I'd stay there and give up the ghost. But they didn't realize that under the surface I'm the one who was wanting the victory the most. My muscles are screaming and begging for mercy. My spirit is tired and looking for rest. But this is the moment that defines the champion. This is the part where you're put to the test. The heavier the weight that is placed on my back, the stronger the bones in my body become. I'm carving my name in a pillar of stone, while the rest of the world is just feeling so numb. It's easy to quit when the weather gets rough and the rain is a curtain that's blinding your eyes, but average and easy are words for the people who settle for less than the ultimate prize. I want the summit, I want the horizon, I want to see things from a different height. I'm doing the things that they told me were impossible tasks in the middle of night. Cause there's blood in the water, no fire in the veins, and a hunger that nobody else can define. I'm taking the lead and I'm taking the reins, and I'm making sure that the glory is mine. Forward momentum is all that I know. I don't have a gear for the stop or the slow. I'm watching the seeds of the struggle I planted, beginning to break through and starting to grow. Pulse is rising, will is surprising. The goal is the only thing I'm visualizing. 10 more reps, 10 more steps, no more ifs, ands, or buts. You can't break me, you can't take me down. I'm the king of the hill, and I'm taking the crown. My focus is laser, the target is locked, and the doors of the future are swinging so wide. I'm the hammer that's hitting the nail on the head. I'm the ocean that's turning the flow of the tide. In this kind of story, we don't have a chapter for failure or losing or walking away. We only have pages of winning and grit, and the things that we conquer throughout the whole day. Relentless until the very last breath, until the lights in the stadium start to go dim. I'm filling the cup of my life from my passion until the success is all over the brim. Musical Matt's got the pulse of the street and the heart of a lion that's ready to roar. He's not just a singer, he's a force of the nature that's kicking down every single closed door. The sun is cutting through the glass like a diamond on the edge of the morning light. I'm pushing back the covers and I'm shaking off the echoes of the heavy night. My phone is blowing up with the noise and the static of the world outside. But I've got a sanctuary in the center of the storm where I like to hide. I'm clearing out the cache of the mind, I'm deleting every single negative thought. Discipline is in a wall or a prison, it's the key that's gonna set you free. It's the daily repetition of the habits that are building up the future me. I'm drinking in the silence, and I'm sharpening the blade for the work at hand. Because you can't build a kingdom if you're standing on a foundation made of sand. I'm looking at the clock and I'm making every second count for something more. Hunger of a predator, and I've got the thirst of a desert soul. I'm checking off the list and I'm making sure I'm always in complete control. They're talking about balance, all I'm talking about being the best I can be. I'm sacrificing good for the greatness that is waiting in the wings for me. The mission is the master and the vision is the light that is guiding the way. Every breath is a rhythm and every heartbeat is a drum that is sounding the call. I'm ready for the climb and I'm ready for the rush and I'm ready for the fall. Because even when you stumble you are learning how to balance on the rocky ground. I'm listening for the melody and I'm listening for the ultimate champion sound. I'm fine, tuning the motor and I'm polishing the gears until they start to shine. Higher, stronger, we can't wait a second longer. The window is open, the moment is now. Step to the front and take your bow. Unstoppable force, unbreakable will, reaching the top of the highest hill. Execution is the only thing that matters when the talking starts to fade away. I'm making good on every single promise that I make to myself throughout the day. Being almost is a ghost that'll haunt you if you don't finish what you start. I'm putting every ounce of my muscle and my spirit and my beating heart into the final stretch and the finish line that's coming into view. The performance is a masterpiece, a testament to the sweat and the years of good. I'm standing in the spotlight and I'm never gonna consider a way to quit. Musical noise on the frequency, the winners and the hearts of the brave. This is the kind of legacy and the kind of energy that we all crave. So turn the volume up and let the power of the apex start to fill the room. Higher, stronger. We can't wait a second longer. The window is open, the moment is now. Step to the front and take your bow. Unstoppable force, unbreakable will. Reaching the top of the highest hill. As a flicker, a tiny little spark deep in the center of the cold and the dark. But you feed it with hope and you feed it with grit, until there's a flame that can never be quit. You've been waiting for someone to hand you the light, but the power you need has been there all night. Just waited for you to decide you are done with being the shadow and start being the sun. Full of flame, let it rise. Look at the light in our eyes. We are the heat and the cold of the night, burning so bold and burning so bright. On a fire, take us higher, apex. They tried to douse it with water and lies, but they didn't see the light in your eyes. You're a furnace of will, you're an engine of heat. You're the heartbeat thumping under the street. Every doubt that they whispered was just more wood for the pile, and you're turning their no into a confident smile. Don't look for a leader, don't look for a sign. The power you need is already divine. It's built in your DNA, etched in your soul. It's the only thing that you truly control. When the world tells you freeze, just turn up the dial. You're walking through blizzards for mile after mile. The world can be frozen, the world can be cruel, but your inner fire is the ultimate fuel. Burn through the barriers, melt down the gates. You're the master of all of your possible fates. You're melting the chains and you're breaking the locks. You're the volcanic surge rising up through the rocks. Deep in the soul, deep in the soul. Feel it burning, the wheels are turning. This is the light that will never be swayed. Radiate energy, radiate light, shining so bold in the middle of night. Warm up the room with the strength of your grace, and show them the glow on your confident face. It's a hit that invites and a hit that inspires, a beacon for those who have lost their desires. The fire is roaring, the fire is high, reaching all the way to the top of the sky. Musical Matt's got the torch in his hand, spreading the warmth all across the land. This isn't a moment, it's a permanent state. The fire is here and the fire is great. Looking for elevators, looking for lifts, looking for easy and looking for gifts. But I'm taking the stairs one step at a time. There isn't a shortcut to the ultimate climb. I've seen them all searching for magic and luck, overnight success. Took 10,000 days working in silence, out of the gaze of the cameras and crowds in the Vanity Fair. I was building the substance while nobody was there. While they were out chasing the latest new trend, I was focusing hard on the means in the end. Cheating the system is cheating yourself. Leave all the trophies back on the shelf. If you didn't sway and you didn't endure, then the victory you claim is never quite pure. The calluses on your hands, that's all the real truth. It's the way that you spent every year of your youth. One more mile, the long way, the right way. Turning the darkness into the light way. Consistency is the secret we keep, planting the seeds that we're gonna reap. Day after day, week after week. The solid is only for those who won't sneak. You can't skip the struggle and keep the reward. You have to be willing to fall on the sword. No shortcuts, taking no corners were cut. We're keeping the doors of the easy closed shut. Musical maps on the rugged terrain, finding the pleasure inside of the pain. We did it the right way, we did it with pride, and now we're enjoying the view from the side. Making sure that they are the helpful kind. We leave a light that never goes out, beyond the fear and beyond the doubt. It's more than a song, it's a story we told, turning the silver into the gold. This is our legacy, our destiny. Hey, thanks! I'm writing my history with every beat, leaving a trail on every single street. It's more than a song, it's more than a name. It's about how we played the ultimate game. It's not about trophies and not about gold. It's about the stories that need to be told. Teach the next generation to stand on their own, to harvest the seeds that we've already sown. Success is a baton you pass in the race, moving the world to a much better place. We're building the bridges and opening doors, settling debts and finishing wars. Character matters more than the fame, the way that you carry your heart and your name. The stories of kindness are the ones to be told, more precious than diamonds, more valuable than gold. Strength is for helping the ones who are weak, the mountain is high for the humble and meek. Every chord is its own reward. We're building forever, we're building it true. So live for the future and live for today, in a bold and a brave and a beautiful way. Don't let let your light ever start to get dim. The cup of your spirit should flow to the brim. Give all you have and then give a bit more. Leave every ounce of your soul on the floor. The album is over, but the work just begins. This is how everyone finally wins. Musical bat signs off with a smile. We walk the extra mile. From the apex we look at the world down below, and we're ready for the seeds we planted to grow.